episode, we head to Jenison to ask director Dave Zamborsky and his students about their 2022 program, Art of the Jungle. They shared some thoughts on the musical and visual components of their show and what makes participating in a competitive marching band so unique.
I think the whole staff and student membership last year really enjoyed what we did with Spirits of the Canyon, which was our 2021 production, and we wanted to do something sort of along the same lines. So this year we're going to the Heart of the Jungle, and musically, as we were planning the show, we wanted to create sort of use some non-traditional music that might be associated with the jungle. So we've got some stuff from the Avatar film, the first Avatar film, and Jenison No. 2 by Arturo Marquez. So things that you might not normally associate, but are contributing hopefully to kind of the fantasy jungle scenario that we're creating on the field.
I would say my favorite part is at the beginning. It's very choreography intensive. You have to learn all those different parts for it to keep moving into the first note that we play, the biggest impact, I would say. That's my favorite part.
I think my favorite part is all of part 2 because I love Jenison No. 2, which is like the piece it's based off of, and I have a duet on bassoon in that part, and it's really fun to play.
Yeah, my favorite part of the show this year is the trumpet solo in part 2 because it's my twin sister and I love seeing her up there perform and I love the piece.
We're playing Jenison No. 2, which is a really cool piece, a fun piece. I hope the crowd gets a good kick out of it. Just all the choreography that they've put into it so far, it's just looked really cool, really good.
This is going to be the third show that we've done where the band is not in our traditional uniform. So we're really enjoying kind of that opportunity to create a different look on the field. A digitally printed top, a different colored plume than what we've done in the past. So I think the whole look is going to be very intriguing. One of the things, again, that we really appreciated about the show last year was kind of this immersive environment that we created, largely through the color story that we told on the field. So this year with the jungle theme, we'll start with a very lush, all-green environment and slowly introduce more color and actually more characters and wildlife to that as we go through the show, culminating in a much broader spectrum of colors by the end of the closer.
I think one thing that sets marching band apart is that we bond so much, that we're just around each other for so long that we have to get to know each other. So you make friends across grades and ages and everything that you just wouldn't get to know otherwise, and that's awesome.
Making music with your friends, like a second family, second home, it's a great feeling.
Probably the greatest challenge, particularly from the student performer standpoint, is going to be that typically in most marching band shows there's a portion of the show that is down tempo, more of what we would call typically a ballad, and we don't have that in our show this year. So our tempos range from 140 beats per per minute to 208 beats per minute that the kids are actually going to be marching on the field. So there's a lot of physical demand and really not a lot of opportunity for them to recover. So we're doing a lot of aerobic conditioning and trying to get them ready to make it through that whole show and still sound great in spite of the physical demands.
Yeah, for participating in competitive marching band, I love being able to meet new people, like going to drum major retreats and standing in the tunnels with everyone before awards. Getting to talk to people about their band and their experiences, I think, is awesome.
It's also good when you're doing the competition to cheer on other bands. I think a lot of bands do that, and it's really nice to look forward to. Normally, like, we see bands we know and we cheer them on.
I think participating in the competitive marching band realm hopefully works to inspire the students to elevate their expectations of themselves and want to perform at stronger and stronger performance levels over the course of the season and really over the course of existence as a competitive marching band program. I think we're always looking at the past of the Jenison Marching Band and celebrating the successes that we've had, but also looking to the future and trying to become a better and stronger performance group every year. And I think what I love to see is the students from Jenison going out and supporting area bands, particularly, my drum majors just went to the first Rockford home game the other night to celebrate those drum majors and be there to support them and cheer them on. And I think the Rockford folks are going to be coming here to our first game. So just that community of supporting each other in a competitive activity where it's not about looking to trounce the competition, but actually just appreciate the skills and qualities that every group brings to the field.
You can catch Jenison's program, Heart of the Jungle, at MCBA competitions across Michigan this fall. Or come out to Jenison on Saturday, October 22nd for their invitational. Be sure to like and subscribe to keep up with all things band and orchestra in Michigan. And we'll see you on the field.